Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Third Action. The fourth episode of Third Action, in fact.
Already, wow.
Yep, already. 4 weeks in a row, we did it. We've made it real.
A whole month.
Hopefully we can keep going with this. But in any event, I am Jason, your game master for the evening. And these are the same three local idiots that were here with me last week. On my bottom left...
Can't argue.
My bottom left, we've got Charlotte playing Azure Ford, Human Ranger.
Hi.
Directly below, we've got Will playing Greshy Ironroot, Drawer Druid, Dwarven Druid, that's the word. Hi.
I prefer Drawer Druid, thank you very much.
Alright, Drawer Druid it is. And in my bottom, that way, other...
That one.
Jeez, it's
There you
hard
go.
to do things on stream pointing.
Yeah.
I'll just stop doing that. We have Adam playing Gunn Shough, Human Champion of Erastil.
Yep. Hey, everybody.
And last time we met, our intrepid adventurers, let's see, you had wrapped up the invasion of Sandpoint quite handily, defeating some goblins, saving a nobleman, and not in time to save his dog, but you saved the nobleman from some dangerous gobbies. You went to sleep, you woke up the next day, tried to investigate a little bit further into the happenings going on around town. I may not have the order correct. Yes.
We hit a bit of a dead end on our theories. And then from there, I think we were... where were we headed next?
We can go to the island again.
Well, you did investigate the island, Chopper's Isle, to see if there was any clues left behind from the spate of murders that happened some years ago. Unfortunately, there was nothing to be found there. You also ended up helping out Father Xantus with some...
Graveyard.
Skeletons, right?
Yeah, some skeletons in a closet. You went to the graveyard behind the newly built cathedral and found that a vault had been raided. In fact, it was the vault of the previous priest of the town, or a vault that was housing the body of the previous priest and his daughter.
Crypt, maybe?
It's like a mini crypt, a micro crypt, if you will.
Vault just doesn't seem quite right either.
Shrug.
Semantics.
They called it a vault, so it's a vault.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, whatever the module says.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a small stone outbuilding with just two coffins inside, effectively, and it was sealed, and now it's not sealed. One of the bodies was clearly removed from the building, while the other body seemed to have never been there in the first place. You inquired about the daughter, who seems to have not ever been buried there, and found out that she allegedly had burned in the fire, and they found no complete body to bury, so just buried her ceremoniously, or ceremonially. But the father himself was definitely buried, and his body is now missing. You also got a chance to interrogate a goblin in town. Yes, I do not have
That's where we left off.
Yes, as some people in the chat have pointed out, my voice does sound different. That is not weird. I don't think I have a cold. I do have some allergies, but I did get a new microphone, and I think there's a slightly different voice
Entered
quality.
witness protection.
Yes, I've also entered witness protection, so don't tell me when I'm here. That's pretty important. But I still want to stream, so oh well. Oh, whoops, that wasn't supposed to loop. I went on too long. So,
Priorities.
let's switch over to some town song. So, you guys wrapped up your investigation. You interrogated the goblin in the jail cell. You
Two
learned two goblins, yes. you interrogated 2 goblins in the jail cell, learned a bit about who was leading them. Seemed to be an elf or possibly half-elf male. A vague description, long hair tied in a ponytail, perhaps. But the goblins didn't seem to know much else about him. You contemplated setting him free, but the town guard was not really having any of that. Even
What
though
were the
you had a
goblins' names
decent
again?
reason to chase them down, or to follow them back to their lair, or something like that. They said they'd look into it, follow up some leads, see if they could find some potential witnesses for any suspicious-looking elves or half-elves in town on the night of the festival or surrounding that. But with your work for the day done, you headed back to the inn, I believe, to sort of wrap up, have some dinner, and get some rest.
Oh, we got the beer.
That's right. We collected
Oh.
our entire
I remember this now.
beer.
Yes.
We rolled 3 kegs. Well, no, we rolled 1 keg and told them to hold on to the other 2.
Yep.
Because we'd be back.
Yes.
So we can throw this party 3 times.
So you're in the midst of, I think, are 2 of you carrying one of the kegs? And
I
okay.
Maybe.
I thought we brought it back and we're partying already.
well, we carried it back and then
Yeah. So
I think
you've
Cullen
carried
parried.
you've carried a keg back, and are now enjoying some light festivities in the bar of the Rusty Dragon Inn where you're staying. It's not too long after, maybe about an hour or so, that the old halfling woman from earlier,
Bathana?
yes, Bathana Corwin, comes walking up to you, to your group. Oh, I was supposed to let you know, there was a man here for you earlier. He's a very fancy man.
Got it.
I told him to come back in the morning. It seemed that you were out for the day.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Freaking dandy.
And she smiles and offers to take your empty mugs to go clean them and bring you new ones.
You fill them?
Well, we've still got the keg, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
the
I
keg
still
is right
Drink from the
beside
keg.
The whole bar with it, so
You're right. Don't need a cup.
straight out of the barrel.
Slander it.
Very good, then. Very good. I'll leave you be. And she goes wandering back over to the bar. Okay, so your night goes without incident. Others in the bar seem to be enjoying themselves. Spirits seem to be starting to lift back up again after the unpleasantness of what happened last night,
That's
or
good.
the night prior. And the day turns. Let's see, what is today? I already updated the info. It is Toil Day, the 25th of Rova. So Toil Day being the Tuesday equivalent. So you all wake up on Toil Day. Who out of you would wake up first in the morning, do you think?
Not me.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gunn, you're up first. And you make your way downstairs to the sort of common area where people are set up having breakfast, having light chat. You see some local travelers are getting ready to, they've got their things all packed and are just having a meal before they head off for the day. It seems like quite a few people who had come in just for the festival are now getting ready to return to their home villages and that sort of thing.
Makes sense.
But there is a familiar face. The blue-clothed noble with the fancy black hair
Right.
is sitting at a table, just eating a bowl of grits. He hasn't noticed you yet,
Oh,
but he is looking
It's-
around.
I'll go directly over to him. Yeah. Say hi.
Morning. Hello. Yes, good morning. I was
You
told
came by to see us.
yes, I wanted to give you your reward in person.
Well, thank you very much.
Where's Asher and the other one?
They're still sleeping.
Well, I shall wait.
I can. All right, that's fair. I'll go. I can go try and wake him up. But No
no
promises.
need. I assume Asher needs his beauty sleep. Perhaps you would
not as
mind...
much as the other one.
Fair. Perhaps you'd mind regaling me with some tales of your adventures, hero?
Personally, I don't have a lot of tales for the telling. But
Truly, I heard that you all slayed a dragon recently.
oh, recent. Sure, yes. That was just the other day that we discovered. It was a
Just
It
the
was-
other day. This sounds fantastic. This is definitely a tale I'd love
young
to hear.
dragon. Young dragon. All right, I can tell that one. I'll tell it.
Okay,
Talk to him
so
about that until.
as you begin telling the tale,
Stretch it out.
Emeko comes by with a bowl of grits and a plate of eggs and places them down in front of you. And just quietly. She stays and listens to the tale a bit and then goes back to her duties, basically making breakfast for everybody. Eventually, Asher and Greshy would wake up and presumably come on downstairs.
Ah,
I
it's time for food.
need bear.
Okay, the two of you, as you come, you come sauntering down the stairs around roughly the same time, and you see most of the plates are kind of empty at this point, and people are packing up and getting ready to go. But you see not Asher, you see Greshy, not Greshy either. You see doppelgangers of yourselves, as well as Gunn, sitting at a table, talking to Aldern Foxglove, the noble from a few days ago.
Mm,
I definitely need bear.
I,
Going straight to the bar.
yeah, I'm gonna go get some food. I ignore this for the moment. I'm too tired.
I just don't want
Okay.
to deal with the dandy.
So you go up to the kitchen bar where Mako is handing out food. A couple of late starters, are we?
Oh yes. I'm not
not-
quite a morning person.
I haven't had that much to drink in quite a while, so it's
Oh.
caught up to me a bit.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Like I said, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. And she preps and hands you each plate and bowl and pours Greshy a thing of beer from your
Thank you,
keg
Gunn.
that was left. It was left downstairs.
Of course.
and she-
Whatever was left over.
Yeah, she pulled it behind the bar and it's got your names written on it, so she's tapped it for you.
Hair of the dog, as it were. You know, not failing. Whatever. It's fine. Just give me the. Thank you.
And would he like some milk? And Phelan is.
Milk, any meats? I mean, I'll give him some of my scraps.
Okay.
Sure.
Here, I've got something, and she'll scoop up some stuff onto a plate and hand it to you. You gotta stack
Excellent.
it on top of the one that you already got.
I was gonna say I've got like a pile of things going on now, and it's pretty good. Decent haul. Drink the beer and saunter my way over to where Aldern and Gunn are hanging out at.
Okay, you kind of clatter your smattering of plates on the table, and
Marnin.
Good morning. Gunn here was just telling me the wonderful tale of your exploits dealing with that nasty black dragon.
Cool.
I died. We killed it pretty good.
You died? I missed that part.
It died.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I thought you said I died.
No, I don't think I died.
I was close to dying.
It was a
But I
bit
didn't-
tight at the end there. That's true.
Oh, but you all survived, and that's certainly something. I wouldn't have stood a chance against a creature of that monstrosity.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, it's very true.
But now that you're all here, I'd like to give you a reward. And he pulls out a coin purse and begins counting out some coins. Let's see, what does he give you? How about carry the one. Here, 20 silver apiece.
Okay. I'll take it.
Sure.
And
I'm not
if
greedy.
you wouldn't mind, I'd actually, I don't know how to say this. I was wondering if you all are in the business of taking on an apprentice.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe not taking on an apprentice. Okay, that's maybe off the table. What about a little hunt?
A little hunt.
A hunt for what exactly?
I hear the boar and tiquid are quite nice. You all, as I've heard from Gunn, you all seem to be magnificent hunters. I'd love to just, if you could just show me a thing or two. I'd pay you handsomely, of course.
I do like hunting.
Greshy looks down at the 20 silver and... What exactly do you think you're getting out of it? For
Oh,
going
just the
hunting?
experience.
I look skeptical to the other two.
I do like hunting.
Please, it's not every day I get the chance to meet heroes who are so skilled. This has been a dream of mine for a long, long time.
Ooh.
Do we have any more leads to urgently check? I think we have a couple of goblins stewing, but they could probably stew for another day. Then
Yeah, I
again,
don't think they're going anywhere.
potential dark rituals are being prepared for. What with the corpse of the priest going missing? Yeah.
But we don't really have a
Probably.
read on that yet.
Are you whispering this to each other, or are you just saying it aloud in front of Holden?
Greshy wouldn't be
not-
exercising any sort of caution.
I am
Okay.
not saying it aloud, but I'm sort of trying to communicate it.
Okay,
No.
well, like you've like turned to the others and are
Mhm.
speaking in a soft voice. Okay.
All right.
Well, maybe if we go in the woods, we can look for where the people who took the body escaped to.
Please, I won't take up much of your time. Just one boar. One boar is all I ask.
I'm afraid that a day spent now could cost us in our how shall I say, ongoing endeavors.
But it's one boar. I already caught one stag. It'll be like 2 hours if I do it. Max.
Yeah, give me a nature check. Asher.
Let's do it. That was a 12.
Okay, this isn't a hard check. You do know of a spot in the Tickwood Forest, not too far from here. It's maybe an hour and a half away by foot. That's pretty
Yeah.
known for its boar.
This whole time I've been looking. I don't think there's an insight check, is there?
Perception is the current insight ability.
Ah.
Insight
May I
or sense
Do
motive.
that on Mr. Aldern.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it's a 9, so...
I guess those should be secret in the future, but
Oh, fair enough.
okay. He seems genuinely enthusiastic. Yeah.
Okay. Greshy downs his beer. Let's go hunting, I guess.
Yay!
His eyes light up, and he stands immediately.
After I eat.
Oh, all right.
Hold your horses.
Well, let me go get my things. I've purchased a few hunting supplies. I'll be right back. And he kind of stumbles out of his chair, around his chair, and like out the door.
Never split the party. All right.
I would have
You're
just
coming.
gone.
Hi.
I love hunting. I don't like him, but I love
You better
hunting.
be providing horses.
Oh,
Do we hunt bar from horseback?
you can.
I don't think I've ever hunted bar.
I mean, I think you could ride horses there. But in fact, you guys finish up your breakfasts.
I have 2 more pints. I'm gonna deal with
and your
this
multiple
one.
pints of alcohol. And
Ugh.
Aldern returns. You hear whinnying of horses outside the door. And he comes waltzing in with 2 very nice looking crossbows strapped to his
Ooh.
belt, and multiple boxes of crossbow ammunition.
Yes, I need that.
And comes wandering over. Okay, I've prepped the horses. We should be ready to go at a moment's notice. Just say the word.
Ooh, can I see the horses?
Oh yes, of course. Follow me.
Let
And
me
he-
go get my armor.
Oh yes, please put that on.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
Okay, Gunn runs upstairs or saunters upstairs to go get his armor. Gears up.
And
comes
weapons,
back down.
yeah.
And weapons. Greshy's always got his weapon on him.
Well, he's got everything on him at all times.
Yeah.
He came downstairs wearing his pack. It was a very awkward balancing act on that bar stool.
So Asher, he leads you outside where there are 3 horses currently
Oh.
standing.
Are they nice looking horses?
Oh, sorry, 3. There should be 4 horses. Of course, there's 4 horses.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I thought for a moment somebody was doubling up and it wasn't going to be Greshy.
yes, these are nice, expensive horses, and they're probably pretty fresh. In terms of like, they don't look like old horses or anything. They look like
Oh.
maybe barely, lightly used.
Fresh
Lightly-
baby
lightly used or
pony
brand new,
horses.
right off
That's
the
what
lot.
you mean.
That's where we look at
They're
it in the
so
mouth and-
shiny.
Yeah,
The
the,
editor.
yes,
I know
Cap,
that's really
the horse plastic is still on them. You have to
That
peel
new
it off.
horse smell.
But yes, it's four horses. There's a black, brown, a spotted one, and a white one.
I want to try and pet the spotted one.
Okay. I guess it's nature's animal handling, so nature.
Let's find out. 11.
Okay, it's not too hard. The horse whinnies. I think that's a horse thing, right?
Yes, horses do whinny.
The horse purrs as you.
Oh, this is a weird horse.
No, it's a normal horse. It makes normal horse sound. But it seems to like you well enough.
Oh, these horses are all so beautiful. Asher just starts complimenting every horse. He like
Why,
goes
thank
to
you.
every horse.
I bought them from the stable yesterday.
Oh. Do you know how to ride horses?
No, but I've seen people ride horses before. Can't be too hard.
Wow.
Do the horses have saddles on them?
Yes, the horses have saddles.
Okay. I was like, this is. I mean, I'll still ride the horse, but do I know how to ride a horse?
Yes.
Yes.
You have ridden horses
I
before.
I have. I
Yes.
like horses.
Yes, I believe you
Okay.
like horses as part of your background, so hopefully
Yes,
you've,
I
ridden
love
you've had a
horses and
chance to ride a
dogs.
horse
We're just
in
gonna
this
retcon
fantasy
that.
setting.
Yeah, I will ride each one of these horses at least once before the end of the day.
So this
My
nobleman
goal.
doesn't know how to ride a horse?
Yeah, that's uncommon.
At least
I think.
seems uncommon to me.
Well, I've normally I ride in carriages, so don't have much of a chance to ride on horses, as it were.
I thought that's the sort of thing that nobles did all day long for fun.
Well, no, I mostly end up spending majority of my time doing paperwork for my businesses. I don't get much fun these days.
Mm.
Truly an exciting life you lead.
He sighs.
That changes today.
Yes,
At
I
least.
certainly hope so. That was my big goal in taking this vacation to Sandpoint. Seeing the festival, well, didn't hope to get attacked by goblins. That was kind of unfortunate.
Unfortunate your dog died. You
Oh,
just
yes.
got her.
Ah, yes, Elizabeth, my dog.
Annabelle.
What's her name? Annabelle.
Annabelle.
I
Greshy walks
think
back inside
out
and
loud to myself.
gets another pint, and he chugs it, and then he comes back outside if he's gonna have to deal with this damn business.
That's what we wrote on her grave.
That's what he called her.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
her name that day was certainly Annabelle.
Well, Elizabeth with an A.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Abel.
Greshy immediately regrets what he's doing today.
Well,
At least
are you all ready?
we'll be boar hunting. Yes.
Yep.
I'm ready. You have your armor? You got your armor? Good.
Yes, we.
Oh, was I supposed to bring armor?
No, not you.
Oh,
You're
thank
fine. I'm
goodness.
sure.
You realize he's gonna die, and it's gonna be our fault, right?
Ew.
You say to Asher as he's like over
Straight up telling
mounting
him.
the black horse.
I want the spotted
I was
horse.
gonna say you wanted the spotted one.
Okay, you take the spotted horse. And there's a
Greshy
brown
will
and a
take the
white one
black
left.
one because it's dark
Oh.
like his soul.
Oh, the black one's taken by
A
Alden.
spotted horse cannot be killed by a bullet. So
It's fine. He'll hop aboard the brown one instead. That way, Gunn can have the shiny white one.
Okay.
all right.
Just
So-
seems to be appropriate to his sunny
Yeah.
personality.
Thematic.
You all mount up and go riding out towards the Tickwood Forest. Could I have somebody do a survival check?
Let's see.
Which one of us survivalists should do that?
I have a +4.
I got a +7.
Ooh, that's good.
Like generally, the druid will have probably the
Let
highest.
me go ahead and take this one.
Yeah, dude.
Never mind.
Uh-oh.
That's a natural one for a total of 8. Because it's just not been my luck the last couple days.
Presumably, the rest of us could tell that went awry and step in.
Yeah. So you guys are
When he,
riding
like,
out
starts to lead
try
us
and
down a-
find- Yeah.
Cliffside or something.
Greshy starts to lead you in kind of the wrong direction towards a different forest.
Uh-oh.
But Asher, you notice this and can try to course correct. You can give me a survival check as well.
Watch out. A 6.
Well, at least it wasn't a natural one. So it takes you guys a little bit longer than you thought to get to the forest. In part because Aldrin the entire way is insisting on having you all tell him about your various exploits. And when you do give him a chance to talk, he just gushes on and on about how he wishes he could have been a hero, how he wishes life could have taken a different turn, and how he so looks forward to learning the heroics of a good hunt. But
If I actually push him off the cliff, do you think anyone will notice?
I'll pretend not to notice.
anytime you say any of this sort of stuff in the background, he's totally oblivious. He never seems to notice or pay attention.
That's good, because Greshy's only muttering it a little under his normal speaking voice. So Plus a cat.
Greshy.
Did he say he didn't have any family?
Oh my goodness.
You can ask him about his family.
Yeah, we haven't actually asked him. So, Alden,
Yes. Click-clop,
you
click-clop, click-clop,
visiting with
click-clop.
your family or out here all by yourself on this fancy vacation of yours?
Out here by myself. My family is, let's say we don't get along very well.
Can't imagine why.
What's wrong with your family?
I'd prefer not to talk about it.
Mm.
They're unfortunate people.
Oh,
We
come
had
now,
some-
we're all friends here.
We had some business disagreements, and one thing led to another, and I've been a bit of an exile for a while now. But
What business are you in?
mostly mercantile. I do some work with various logging companies, shipping, that sort of thing. Most of my work is in Magnamar, but Magnamar, you would all know, is like the big city that's a little ways to the south of Sandpoint, along the coastline.
Sure. Well, after we're done with this hunt, I suppose you'll be getting back to them? Maybe actually dealing with your problems instead of hanging around here running away?
Yes, that's is the intent. Having some issues with debt recently, and hoping to pay it off soon. That should be nice. That'll be nice. But for the moment, let's enjoy a good hunt, shall we? And not too long after that, you guys arrive within the forest, the Tickwood Forest. Let's see. Someone give me a survival check, I suppose, to...
I'll do it.
Yeah, maybe you can roll something worthwhile.
I'll note that the ranger has hunt target and can hunt target a boar if he so chooses.
I'd shoot.
Okay, but Gunn spot some footprints.
For 17.
Yeah, so 17 is good enough to track this thing down. You spot some footprints in the dirt. You all dismount your horses and tie them up, so the horses don't scare the boars away. You find a good clearing where it looks like some boars might have been. You spot some footprints and are able to track a boar into another small clearing where it is currently at a bit of like a small thicket. And do I have this thing set up? Yes, I do. Oops. Let's drag you guys over. Sort of semi-set up. Switch to map view. And close Omeko because she's still there. And Bethana.
Just waiting for everyone else to pop up too.
Okay, so you guys are currently back here a bit. And let's put in some... oh, it's not showing me the drawings. Okay. Some thicket. And it's at like a little bush.
So yeah, like what we don't have for this that typically you'd probably want would be spears, dogs. Yeah, those two things.
Do we have the spares? Because I don't think we do.
We have crossbows.
I have a stick.
Crossbows will probably work pretty well.
Oops.
I guess. I would think. Oh, we do have
Trying
a
to
dog.
Draw a little thicket. Okay. Okay,
I
so yeah,
feel
you
like you
guys
did pretty
see
well.
this boar is just currently munching at some thistles.
Oh, nice.
2 crossbows, you said?
Yes, he has 2 crossbows on him.
Well,
Both very
I suppose
fancy.
then one of those is his, and the other one would go to Asher.
Well, Asher's got one, doesn't he?
I'll see what keeps both.
he
it's
seems
heavier
to be
than-
drawing both and is like currently trying to load them.
Like, you can only
He's gonna dual wield
one
them.
of those at a time, my friend.
Oh well, I thought if you were so good at one, maybe I could try using 2. And
Oh no.
Not a great
You
idea.
gotta use both hands to aim. You can't aim
Oh.
well when you're
oh
doing
really?
this.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess I shouldn't have bought 2 of these then. Well,
That's okay. If
he'll
one
hook-
breaks, the
he'll
other
hook
one
one
will
of
be
them
better.
to his belt. So what's the plan?
All right. We're gonna keep our distance since you're not the best hunter. We should try and
Well, I think he gets the first shot, and then someone else gets backup shots, and then I'll probably be ready to guard against it.
I like that.
It charges us.
I'll make sure you don't die.
That's good.
Oh, thank you.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh,
I'll still.
he looks a little crestfallen.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. I feel good.
This is going well.
All right. Are there any more boar in the area? Or is it
Roll perception.
a 13?
You do not see any boar in the immediate area. It looks like it's just this one.
Okay. We should always be careful, though, of extra boar.
Okay. Do you guys engage the plan?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Initiative perception.
Yes, initiative. Actually, initiative stealth this time.
Initiative stealth. Oh.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, that's not terrible. It's an 18.
That 16 is probably a 12, actually.
Really, 13.
'Cause I need to.
Aldern got an 18. Oh, Gunn's not on here. Let's add Gunn. And Gunn got a 16.
I did select myself before rolling it, but
I'm not sure why I
Didn't
didn't.
say.
That's... And the
So did
boar.
you think it was actually 12?
yeah, yep, I think it's actually a 12. I'm trying to get my equipment readjusted here.
Now that you're actually wearing armor again.
Oh, it should be a 12? Okay. And the boar got...
Ah, there it
a
is.
16. Okay, so Aldern actually... well, Greshy, you can go first if you so choose. So Greshy has an 18. Aldern also has an 18, but +0 bonus. The
I'll allow
boar
Aldern
has
to take shot
16,
first.
Asher has 13, and Gunn has 12. So Greshy is first.
Oh, I would let Aldern take his shot first.
Okay, so you
That
delay.
was what was discussed.
Okay, Aldern. He's going to sort of... this bush is pretty short, so he can shoot from here. He's going to stand up and wince as he, like, aims and tries to pull the trigger. That is a 3.
Ooh.
The shot goes flying past the boar. He's gonna try and reload as a second action. I don't understand how this thing works exactly. You make it look so easy. And is going to point and aim again and try and hit it. That is an 11 to hit the boar. That will not hit.
Even though it's not aware?
Yes, even though it's not aware. It will not hit the boar.
Okay.
Yes, correct. It should be flat-footed right now. Greshy.
Well, all right then. Phelan's gonna go and have some fun with him a bit. Not distance-wise. All right, he can get to there. Wait, can he? He probably can't run through the bush.
The bush is difficult terrain. So difficult
he can
terrain is
kinda-
double movement.
Yeah, but he can kind of run around it to get there.
Okay.
So, Phelan will run up to him and take a quick but nibble at his hoofs.
Was that within one movement?
That was. It was
Okay.
40 feet.
So
exactly. That's
Phelan
why I was
goes dashing over up to the board and is going to bite. Do a bite.
like, ooh, that's not a great roll for a total of 5.
Okay, a 5 will not hit this flat-footed boar. Greshy, the rest of your turn.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I said before, but for the audience's benefit, to command an animal, you give up one of your actions to give your pet or familiar or whatever 2 actions. So he used his first action to command the dog. Phelan charged forward with movement and then attacked. And now it's Greshy's turn.
Greshy will pull his sling out from his belt, give it a bit of a whirl, and send a stone flying at the boar. And that is a natural 20 for a total of 25.
Okay, that is a critical hit. Go and roll damage.
And roll again for critting for a total of 10 damage.
10 damage, nice. So the bullet pelts the boar in the side and it oinks loudly. It is now very much aware of everyone, and it snorts and turns. The boar itself, let's see. It's going to strike out at Phelan first with its. Let's see what's going to use. That's going to use its tusk. That is a lot. That is a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. And that is this number. That is 10 points of piercing damage to Phelan as it gores him. And then it's going to, having struck Phelan hard, it turns and snorts and goes charging towards Greshy. It'll use 2 actions to boar charge. Runs in a straight line, up to double its speed, and then makes a tusk strike.
This is one of those cases where RPG combat doesn't make a whole lot of sense because we were all ready. I'm like, I'll just watch it do that, and that's fine. This is fine.
You're all ready, but it does react to. It rolled perception for its initiative. So effectively, the stealthier people went first, and then it went. But that is a natural 20 to hit for a 28. 29, 30. That's a 30 actually to hit.
30 to hit?
Yes, it gets a +2 when it does a boar charge.
Sorry, yes, that does hit.
Okay.
I guess.
So let's do these guys.
Big oof, as they say.
That is 20 points of piercing damage as it charges into Greshy.
Greshy's down.
Oof.
Oh my goodness.
So it just slams into Greshy hard,
Jeez.
and he collapses onto the ground. Asher,
Oh, good.
this boar is angry, apparently.
Yes, it is.
I could make the boar feel sad about that, and that will give him some.
Are you with? Are
I
we
think I
both?
should definitely do that. It's the only. Yes, it's right next to me. It charged up right next to me.
Yeah, you could use the reaction.
I will do that.
Okay. So Greshy doesn't quite die. It is still obviously going to take the hit since I roll damage and stuff.
And that's
but it is enfeebled 2, and you take, I guess, 4 less damage, right?
I'll double check on that. I believe that's correct.
So Gunn
I'll
just
take
shouts, "Stand back, beast!" And it kind of slows its charge just enough to not quite fully impale Greshy. Asher.
Okay. Oh dear. I'll move here. I want to take out my hatchet.
Okay.
So that's 2. And I'm gonna
you.
swing at it.
Step up, draw the hatchet, and swing.
And I said I had my hunt target on this board. Does that still
Yes.
count
Yes,
now? Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
That's
Let's see.
3 damage reduction, not 4.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Oh no, the stupid hatchet. I have to do this. 22.
22
to
will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. And because it's your hunt target, you get the extra d6.
It's 5 damage.
Okay, 5
Hey.
points of piercing damage. Or slashing damage, rather.
Slashing, yeah.
Okay, you strike true, catching the boar in its side as it's currently entangled with Greshy there. Gunn.
Gonna step up, do a lay on hands for Greshy, and then do an attack on the boar.
Okay.
So that is this 8 points, the maximum.
Oh, I'll take it. Thank you.
Alright, so you slap
then-
Greshy on the back. He recovers some.
Give him a hand up, yeah. While my other hand swings the sword at the boar, carefully not getting those 2 mixed up.
Here we go.
And let's see, there it is. That's a bad roll.
It's a natural one.
Natural one is always a miss. So you swing and the boar ducks out of the way. Your blade catches into the ground.
Yeah, I had to make sure not to hit Greshy, so.
Appreciate.
All right, round 2. Aldrin's turn.
Good luck.
What do I do? What do I do? And he's frantically reloading the bow or the crossbow, and he's gonna try and shoot it from here. It gets the +1 from screening, and his 2 will not hit. And he's gonna try and
Could
reload
have
his bow again.
tried. Could have at least
I don't know what I'm
tried.
doing. But this certainly is a thrill. Greshy.
All right, we're gonna have Phelan come up right behind the bar and take another chomp at his ankle. See if it goes a little better this time. Not really. That's a total of 9.
Total 9 will not hit. With flanking, that's still not enough. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Still.
So,
And Greshy for his action. Actually, for his other 2 actions, we'll go ahead and cast Heal Animal and give Phelan a little bit more buffer against.
that's touch, right?
It's 2 actions.
Oh, 2 actions. I see. You're doing the 2 action version. Got it.
Yeah, doing the 2 action.
Okay. What do you
it'll-
say to Greshy to heal him?
Oh, it didn't even roll there. Hang on. 2d8 +4. There we go. 12 actually goes back to him.
Okay.
And I'll just let him know he's being a good boy. Just hit the damn bastard.
Okay. The boar is now surrounded by enemies. That's my bad. Yes, I forgot to take the multiple attack penalty on the second boar attack. Well, it was natural 20, so it didn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was fine. Good check,
So
though.
that was a total of 10 to hit. Who was it attacking? Attacked Greshy. So yes, so 10 to attack Greshy. AC.
10 to right now? No.
Yes.
That's
Okay. It's gonna sort of flail around some more and try and hit Gunn this time. That is a natural 20 for
Or
It's a great
Uh,
boar.
28 minus 2, 26 minus 5, 21. 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
That beats your AC. Okay.
Yep,
So-
my AC is 18 right now.
All right, so that is still a crit. If your AC was high enough, then that the crit wouldn't have actually hit. Then it just becomes a normal hit instead.
I see.
So, oof. Um, 24 points of piercing damage to Gunn.
That's my full hit points, minus its enfeebling, right?
Oh, minus its, so minus 2?
Well, I'm still only at 21. Wait, I didn't heal this morning.
Should have been full, I think. Right?
What's your
Well,
health?
I'm
point?
probably at 0.
I think it's con times level.
Yeah, you should have gotten contents level in health overnight.
Then I
Either
would have
that or
been at,
just level, I'm not sure.
then I would have been at max.
Okay. And it's going to turn and attack Thalen. I'll leave you to figure out your
Go on.
HP. That is 12 to hit Thalen.
That does not hit.
Actually, it's less than that. But
Still does
not
not
hit.
hit.
Okay, Asher, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna swing at it again. It's tough boar. Oh my goodness. 16 to hit.
16, I believe, is enough. Yes, 16 will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
9 damage.
Okay, 9 points of slashing damage as you hack into the boar again. It's now quite furious, but it's bleeding out pretty heavily.
Oh, thank goodness.
It won't take much more.
All right, I'm gonna try and hit it again. Hatchet. An 8.
Okay, and 8 will not hit.
And just for fun, wait. I could give Greshy flanking, but I'm gonna see. How much bonus does flanking give you?
Plus
I
2 to
guess
hit.
minus. Yeah.
Effectively
gonna
plus
go.
2. It's minus 2 to AC.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go, and as my third action, give him a little bonus flank.
Okay, so you move around to the opposite side of the boar to help Greshy out. So you're all surrounding it. Gunn.
I think there's only one thing to do.
All right.
Hey, we're back.
Yay.
Okay, sorry, internet connection died randomly. That was weird. Thanks, internet provider that I won't name. Okay, so that was you, Gunn, you swung
Yeah,
your
got it,
Dragon Maid
hit.
longsword for a 21.
That's
That
right.
definitely hit for 6 points of slashing damage. That is exactly enough to bring the boar down to 0 HP. But
Well, I want to
as
keep hacking at it anyway.
as a reaction, the boar goes into a frenzy and gets one last flail. I believe at the person who killed it. Let's see.
Can I bring my shield up in any way?
Not fast enough. This is a reaction to it getting hit.
Okay.
It does. It avoids being knocked out. Oh, that's all it is. Sorry, it's ferocity, not frenzy. So it actually stays alive with 1 HP. It's still your turn.
Okay.
Then hit it again.
I'm gonna hit it again. Well, I'm not gonna hit it a third time. I'm gonna raise shield, and then I'm gonna hit it a second time.
Okay, you raise your shield and
Oh, no.
swing
Miss.
your sword, and this time you miss.
Natural 1.
The natural one.
I swear to God, if Aldern gets the kill on this thing, I'm going to be so
Okay,
pissed.
top of round 3. Aldern's turn. Can he get the
Ooh,
kill on the boar? Let's find out. He
very weak.
last turn he reloaded, shot reloaded, so he's shooting now. That is a 16 to hit. That will hit. And any points of damage will kill the boar. So one shot goes flying, hitting the creature, the boar, in the face. It slumps to the ground, unconscious and bleeding out.
Hurrah.
Well, the amount of our shit that just got kicked in makes me a little bit worried about what's in store for us.
Aldern is surprised. He's just wide-eyed. Did I do it?
You got it.
Did it. You killed it. Well, you downed it.
Great shot.
I had my eyes closed for that one.
That doesn't make it better, but yeah, killed it.
Oh,
Greshy's
I'm
gonna
shaking.
feel
And
confident.
he drops the crossbow.
That is 12 points of healing to Gunn.
From what?
Just gonna slap you on the shoulder gently.
He is
Not so
casting
gently.
heal.
Yes.
Ah,
To help bring you up a little bit, since you're
yeah, that was pretty.
took a bit of a
Cool,
beating
so-
there. But so did I, and you got me back up, so fair is fair. All in balance. Well, you got your kill, Mr. Foxglove. You happy now?
Yes. Yes, I am. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm cut out for this sort of work.
No kidding. Would never have guessed.
Well, mayhaps we bring this boy back to the inn for a lovely feast.
Yeah, we can
Now
do that.
That I can get behind.
Boar and beer.
Boar and beer.
Excellent.
Or beer.
And he rubs his hands together happily.
Any other things that start with B and end with R and have some vowels in the middle that we can add to our?
Bear?
Boar, bear, and beer.
Let's not go hunting bear.
Badger?
Let's just get back.
That's not 4 words, 4 letters.
Badger's a little longer for them.
Yeah.
What you're looking for. All right. Let's yeah, we'll start dragging it back to the horses and saddle up and ride.
Okay. You saddle up and ride back to Sandpoint.
There's a right prick he is.
Once you make it back to town, they let you through the north gate just fine. You had to exit through the north gate to get to the Tickwood Forests to the north. I didn't say that, but I'm saying it. And return to the inn with your haul in tow. And Bethana, the halfling, is there. Oh my, you've certainly gotten quite the couch there. Do you need help with that?
Yeah. We want to cook it up and eat it.
Sure, I'll let the halfling woman carry the.
I will
No, I
bring it.
didn't mean carrying it, dearie. I meant cooking it up for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you wouldn't mind,
well, in
I'll
that
help you get it
case,
trussed up a bit, though.
Of course. I can. I've handled a few boar in my day. Just leave it to me. Just come, bring it to the kitchen.
that would
She
be-
goes waddling over to the kitchen.
Least we can do for depriving her of any lost sales from all the beer we provided. Bar is on the menu.
I mean, the customers come and have food as well with the beer, so it's not too bad.
That's fair.
Okay, so you.
But don't you know, beer's where they make their money. That's the cheap stuff.
That's true. So you bring the, well, unless their beer is the cheap stuff, you bring the boar over to the kitchen and help her get it set up. She takes to carving it and prepping it. I should have this ready in time for dinner, but feel free to go about your day.
All right. Do you mind if I grab a pint on the way out?
Oh, of course. Here.
I can
And
pour it
she
myself. You're busy.
She hands you a mug, and
Ah, thank you.
okay,
And he goes and pours himself too. And drinks them.
yeah, as she turns around, you grab a second mug and wander over and
Just
pour two of
double
them for
fisted
yourself.
because having to deal with this fancy pants man. Swear to God. Anyway,
Well, that was certainly the exhilarating journey. How should I actually pay you for this? He
With money.
thinks-
I
yes, money is
actually will
always-
take some of those crossbow bolts that he has, since I've been looking for some.
Oh, sure. Here's a case of these. And honestly, I guess if I can only use one of these, here, do you want this crossbow?
Sure, I'll take it.
You know what else you can only use one of generated at a time? Is horses.
What's that? Horses? Oh, well, those were just rented for the day. I didn't purchase those.
Ah, I see.
But you're more than welcome to have this crossbow. And the crossbow itself is an expert quality crossbow.
Ooh,
With that sweet +1 to hit, that did not really help Aldern out that much.
no, it did.
I helped in the last shot. That's all he needed.
That seemed to do the job, yeah.
Be a kill stealer.
Kill secured, I think you mean.
So how many bolts were given to me?
20 bolts.
Nice.
That'll do.
Thank goodness. I had 3.
So yeah,
So we
it gives you a fresh bolt case and an expert quality crossbow that's got kind of nice silver filigree all around the edges. Looks very finely crafted, but also it looks fancy, but also quite sturdy and durable. Definitely somebody with a lot of skill made this.
Nice.
Sweet.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't get these engraved. But enjoy. Perhaps I'll come back later for the dinner.
Sure. You killed the thing. You deserve to eat
Yeah,
it.
you should taste it. Taste
Actually,
victory.
if you want, you might go help her carve it. Get your hands dirty. See what it's like.
That is an excellent idea. Perhaps I shall do that. And he goes walking over to the back of the inn.
Just waiting for it.
Oh dear!
Maybe he's doing well.
There's like a splurt and another shrill shriek from Aldern. Is that how you... Oh no!
Well, I mean, we probably would have field dressed it before we came back.
Regardless, there's enough.
Mhm.
Okay, so you leave Aldern to his new...
Well, I'll go and make sure that he doesn't pass out and knock his head on something.
Bethana is good at keeping him at distance.
All right, fair enough.
You if you go peek back there, you see that he's mostly just watching, and he's having her she's having him cut up like onions and potatoes and stuff to go with it.
At least he's actually doing something. That's fair.
Do you mean like ow? I think I've cut myself.
At least he's trying to do something.
Is there a bandage? Okay.
I'll go and bandage him.
No, he finds a bandage. Unless you want to.
Bandage the bastard. I may not like him, but there's no reason for him to suffer.
Okay, you wander in and quickly bandage him up with some supplies that you've got in your medkit.
Use your knuckles. That way you're not actually cutting the fingers. They don't go in
Yeah.
the stew.
That's
The
a
actual
good
medicine
idea.
check would probably be a good idea too. How often can you run those?
I think you can do them every 10 minutes.
No,
I
No,
think it takes
10
2
minutes is
to
how
do.
long it takes.
Yeah. So you can do it infinitely, at least in the playtest.
Oh, really?
Until you crit fail, I think.
Aye.
If you
they
crit
become
fail, then you're
resistant.
done for the day. I believe in the final rules, it's something like just once per day or once per rest or something. I forget exactly.
Okay.
There's some more of a limit. But we'll find out when those release, August 1st.
Mhm.
It's
Soon.
not too long. Yeah. You want to go for that?
Yeah,
Or
I
we
can
wait
come
for-
back and bandage y'all up.
Cook.
Well, the two of us, since Asher actually came out
Yeah.
pretty okay. And
Got
I'm
free.
fine.
quite nicely.
Not scot-free.
Well, that's a natural 20 for a total of 27 on the medicine
Okay.
check.
Yeah, that is a success. I don't remember if crit success gives you any additional health.
I think it does. I'm going to
think
double
it
check.
does.
Where is it? It's this one. Of course, it's the one I didn't have open at the time.
This first aid, right? Or
Treat wounds.
Treat
You
wounds,
spend 10 minutes treating up to 6 individuals. DC is medium. If you do a critical success, it's your healing, or you increase the healing by your level times 3. Regular is their Constitution modifier times my level. So it's now their Constitution modifier times my level times 3. That makes sense.
That's excellent.
So it's basically your con
So
mod
three
times 3.
plus or 3 times con mod. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Gain back 9.
only came back 3 for me, but I'll take it. Well, actually, it's 2.
But yeah, your con mod's 2.
But it's the armor's doing that weird thing. So
Oh, I see.
just displays weird. But yeah, I got it. So 6, that's pretty good. I'll take it.
Okay. So
What
you
counts?
take about 30 minutes to bandage everybody up.
Do a couple poultices here and make sure that there's no infections from boar tusks.
Okay. And
They can get pretty nasty out there.
now that you're all cleaned up and feeling a lot better, what do you want to do? You have some time until dinner. It's only sort of mid-afternoon.
Suppose we can go check on the goblins.
See if the sheriff made up his mind.
Or if you got any more information.
Or
That's
we can
true.
check out that-
He was going to try his hand at interrogating them, I think.
Yeah, good luck.
Didn't seem particularly friendly.
They were not very smart.
What was their names again? Snot and
Ooh.
He made them up on the fly and he didn't write them down.
I don't
Yeah,
actually know if we
I
learned
rarely
the other
write.
name.
yeah, we did it.
Somewhere in there.
I think I said Teeth. I think his name is Teeth.
Snot and teeth.
Not and teeth.
Sounds right.
I remembered Snot's name. That's an easy one to remember.
Oh yeah.
From week to week. Hey, I rely on you guys to take the notes. I'm masterminding a stream, and
There's only so many other
OBS.
things you can do at once.
I don't
I mean,
have room for
there's
anything
an
like
island
this.
to the north. We could check that out again. Take a look see.
No more islands. No. I'll sit on the beach.
Yeah, we could just go to the beach. I don't know. Have I taken Phelan to the beach yet? Been in town long enough. I should have.
That's the thing.
Let's
that
go
you
check on
have
the
wanted to do,
goblins,
yeah.
and then I'll take Phelan to the beach side, and we'll play fetch for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sound alright?
Okay.
Of a beach episode.
Alright.
Already.
So you guys make your way outside the inn. Already you're starting to smell the scent of boar from wafting in from the kitchen. And as your feet hit the cobblestones, you make your way, towards you're going to the barracks to check on the goblins, is that what you said?
Aye.
Okay. You make your way towards the barracks. You make it about a block or two before you see a woman running down the street towards you. She has a small child by the hand.
Is she distressed?
Yeah, she looks quite distressed.
Uh-oh.
Please wait! She's running from behind you, and you'll hear the sound of somebody running and turn and see her. Please, heroes, wait a second! Please, I need help!
What do you need help with?
My husband. Something's happened. And that is where we will take our first break of the evening. BRB, everybody.
Yay!
Okay.
And we're back. Sorry about the slightly longer delay. I fixed my audio issues, so hopefully my audio sounds a little bit more like I usually sound like and not like a serial killer.
I mean, like I said, serial killer wasn't what I would go with that.
Okay, sure.
It was it was kidnapper.
Witness
Oh, kidnapper.
protection.
Or witness protection.
My kidnapping
Kidnapper's
/
so
witness
much
protection days are done with. I've now been, I don't know. They got better.
You got better.
Yeah, it got better.
Recovered from being in witness protection. That's fair. Now, Aldern might sound like a proper pansy.
Oh yes, I suppose you may have sounded a bit deep there. for what I was maybe going for.
Well, just keep that in your bag of tricks for next time.
Yeah, I'll
to-
just adjust the sampling rate to mismatch with all my other stuff. All right. So, yes, this woman has come up to you. She is a brown-haired woman. She human. Looks maybe in her mid-40s, perhaps. And has a small child. Well, she's carrying a baby and has a small, like maybe no more than 5 or 6 year old's son at her side that she's holding his hand. She's like gripping his hand firmly. The little boy is like crying. The baby is crying. She's crying. Oh my gosh! Thank goodness I found you. My husband. Something's happened. And she's starting to like just weep and can't get any of her words out.
Take us there. Which way to go? Tell us which way.
Maybe tell us what's going on.
You can try and like diplomacy or something else to get her to stop crying long enough to speak.
I will happily try and diplomacy her.
I will do that as well.
That is a 2.
Oh no!
Let me give that a shot. 14.
Seems better.
Greshy tries and pats her on the shoulder.
Yeah, she's not having any of. She's just not even hearing Greshy, but the very strong-looking buff man before her. What do you say to her to calm her down?
Racist.
We want to help. Tell us what's going on.
Okay. It's a. So a few days ago, our little son here, Aaron, he was complaining about. He said there was a monster in his closet, and we thought it might have been telling the truth, but we didn't find anything. And well, last night he was like that again, and again, our husband checked the room and didn't see anything, but. Today, poor Petal, Petal's our dog, he was in Aaron's room, and, we heard a scream, and, Aaron ran out, and, he's been crying, and, my husband Allergast, he went in to see what was going on, and
Sorry. Did you say Allergast?
Yes, that's my husband's name.
Allergast.
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 Yes. Allergast Barrett. I'm Emily Barrett. This is my son Aaron Barrett, and this is our little baby Vera.
Allergast. Where's Allergast right now?
He was in the house. I heard some shouting, and I kind of panicked and ran. He's still there now, hopefully. Please help.
Okay, let's go there.
Let's do it. There's a dog in trouble.
Okay, she very hurriedly runs back the direction she came. You all give chase, following. You're led to what appears to be just a normal house like any other.
Is it near the island?
No, it is not near the island.
This island, I swear, something's gonna come of it.
Can I wait? What was it again? What do you do when you try and figure out what someone means? What's the check for
In
that?
other games, that would be sense motive or insight, but here it's just perception.
Can I do that on her?
Yes.
I'm suspicious of this crying lady.
22.
What are you trying to discern?
Well, the house, if it looks like any other, like I'm trying to tell if she's like just telling the truth about what's happened,
Oh,
or
I
she's
see.
leading us into a trap.
No, it just seems like a normal house that seems reasonable for her. It doesn't seem like she seems genuinely frightened.
Okay.
She's still kind of sobbing the whole time, and the child is sobbing, and the baby is sobbing. He's in there. This is our house. It's the room in the back. Just go straight ahead and take.
Your
It's the
husband is
first
in
door
there?
on the left. Yes, he went into Aaron's room to see what was going on, and I don't know what happened. I just heard the screams.
Okay. Allergast. What?
I love
Are
how
you upset about
hung
his
up
name?
on his stupid name.
What's wrong?
Allergast.
Is there a problem with
I
Allergast?
mean, we've got Emily and Brian and Vera and Allergast.
He didn't want to pass down the long name, like weird name to his kids. He was very kind.
All right, well, let's go inside the house.
Okay, you go inside the house. Things seem fairly normal. It's quiet.
Too
I will call out his name and see if he's like gonna answer.
Okay,
Yeah, no one else would ever answer to a strange name like that.
so
How are you
you
gonna
just
say-
call out Allergast. Allergast.
Yeah, like we're coming inside, Allergast. If you were there, say.
I love how the person with the most ridiculous name is shitting on this dude for having a ridiculous name.
Marco.
What are you saying?
Is there a problem with Gunn Shough?
There's no response.
Okay.
But you see at the other side of the sort of living room, there is a door and it's ajar. As in it's slightly open, not it's a door that's in the shape of a jar.
Is anything weird about the door?
Not that.
No, it's just a standard wooden door.
There's no like weird glows or smells.
No, it actually has some it has like an etching of a like a cute dragon. And says Aaron on it. But it's written funny. It's spelled how's it spelled? Aeren.
Oh right,
Okay, I was
Aaron, not Brian.
Yes.
My bad.
Why can't they just spell their names normal? Or have
Because it's
more names like
fantasy.
Allergast?
He's fantasy Aaron.
Pathfinder.
Aaron.
Apologies to all the Aarons out there.
Aaron.
Aarons.
Arians.
Aaron.
Aaron and Allergast.
Aaron, Allergast, and Emily.
Greshy is gonna push Gunn towards the door.
Yeah, I'll
You should sneak.
I'll not kick it open. I'll just open it normally with my.
With your hand?
Yes.
I am
That's
gonna
normal.
take out my
Like a
crossbow.
human would do.
Your fancy new crossbow?
Yeah, just in case.
Okay, Asher's got his crossbow out. Gun. You slowly open the door. It like creaks as you do so.
Maximum creakage.
Yeah. Inside is a small child's bed that looks quite messy. Looks like somebody just got out of it in a hurry. At the foot of the bed, you see a small dog, quite deceased, in a
No.
pool of blood on the floor.
Oh.
Sorry,
Jason.
This
it's
must
not my
end.
fault.
You keep killing dogs.
I
could've been
didn't
a
kill
cat
these dogs. They died in
lizard.
cutscenes. I killed all the dogs. I
It
edited
could've
the
been a
adventure
big spider.
to murder every single dog that you come across.
Children can have other animals, Jason.
Rainbow Cat's gonna have to add another one to the list.
Yeah, sorry. So yes, poor Petal. It's like it looks like maybe like a Jack Russell Terrier sort of dog. But it is currently dead on the floor. Looks like it's bled out from some kind of wound.
Did you literally just kill Frank or Z?
Yes.
Oh,
Good God.
anything else in the room?
Yes, there's also at the far end of the room there's a closet, and there's the door is open, and there is the body of a human male face down, lying on the ground. His the top half of his body is obscured. It's like in the closet, and it's dark.
How do we know he's a human man if his
All right.
head isn't visible?
I'm
That's
going
true.
to-
He looks like human male
Yeah.
proportions, and he's
I'm
wearing
going
human male clothing.
before Gunn goes too much further in. I'm going to cast light on his sword.
Good idea.
Okay.
Just give you a little bit more visibility there.
In case we don't know what light does.
Just in case. It just gives you light on your
All right.
sword in a 20-foot radius.
Cool. So yeah, sword is drawn, and I'll hold that in my hand while I lead with the other hand and kind of nudge the door open, kind of like, you know.
Okay. The door creaks a bit more fuller open, and you see inside there's a hole in the bottom of the closet, and the man's body is basically like stuffed into it.
half in the
halfway.
hole?
Yeah. And it looks like a very crude hole has been, like the floorboards have been peeled off, or ripped
right.
off or something.
Ah,
I will beckon over Asher and have him like grab the other ankle. We'll each grab
ooh,
one.
okay.
Roll on the dude.
Okay. The two of
Try
you
hauling
pull. And it's...
Assuming he looks non-responsive.
Yeah, he seems pretty non-responsive. You pull him from the hole, and it is indeed a human male. He looks a lot like the child that you, little Aaron, but
Check his
bigger and
vitals.
older. You don't need to check his vitals. His face has been mutilated, partially eaten, and he has multiple stab wounds in his chest.
Oh, okay. Damn.
How big is the hole?
Is this like a goblin hole?
Right.
Kind of. feels that
It's
way so
it's
far.
just about as big enough to like sort of put this body in it. So,
So
like
it's
maybe
so we
3
can see
feet
the bottom of
across.
it.
It looks like a tunnel, actually.
Okay, it's tunnel. All right. Hmm. I'm sorry, Allergast.
Who's tunneling around and stabbing people?
Roll perception, everybody.
Feels pretty goblin-y.
25.
26.
I have a 16.
Okay. You all hear, as you're looking at the body, you all hear a skittering noise coming from the tunnel. And a little
let's find
goblin
out.
head peeks out.
Can I make a grapple?
No.
You're gonna try and grapple it?
No.
Yes, you can try and grab it before it goes away.
Let's go ahead and get some initiative, and I'll move you over to
All right.
the new map.
Well,
So what am I doing wrong? I'm selecting myself. And then I...
Oh, sorry. Actually, don't do it on this page. One sec.
oh.
Roll 20 funniness. Let me cut you all. Move you to here. Paste you all.
Okay.
Switch it to that.
I click myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Initiative. Hey, it worked this time.
I'm gonna go with my original roll.
Yes, please use your original roll if you
There
already
we
rolled
go. I'm like, I don't like that 26.
it.
26 is a nice number, but
I mean, I'm still the highest so far.
Okay, so there's like a small bed in the room. Where So there's the corpse of this dead dog here right by the bed. And now the corpse of Boar, presumably Allergast. These both to the back. Okay. You guys were around the body. Phelan's in the back. And it's a fairly small room. It's maybe like this big.
Pretty cozy.
And the closet is here at the back. Okay, so the goblin is just peeked up out of the hole. Actually, let's move you guys closer. A little bit closer here. Okay, let me add the goblin's initiative and roll it. Goblin. That's a 6. Okay, you are all faster than the goblin. We have Asher at 19, Greshy at 14, Gunn at 11, and the goblin at 6. So, Asher, you're up first.
Yay. Okay.
Don't let it get away.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a page from Greshy's earlier book, and I'm just gonna try and grab it.
Okay. I believe this is an athletics check
Oh my gosh.
versus it.
Oh, wait.
Athletics or acrobatics DC.
So either or.
Well, it
You
chooses
do an
to
athletics check, and then
Okay.
it chooses.
Are you athletics? There we are. 17.
Pretty good.
I think that beats it. I missed. There it is. Yes, that beats its DC. So you grapple the goblin, and it kind of squirms.
Ah! Put me down! Put me down! Stupid Longshanks, I'm gonna kill you! You took my food!
Okay, that was 2 actions.
All right, and I'm gonna drag him back, or try to drag him back this way.
Okay, yeah, he's pretty light. You
Oh, I just take him.
give me an athletics check again.
Oh no. All right. 12.
Yes, you managed to pretty easily pull him back into the room.
Let go of me!
Greshy.
Can I have Phelan slip by and guard the hole?
Sure.
Okay. Then Greshy will have Phelan go and guard the hole, just in case the goblin tries to get away and scamper away.
Okay. Oh, sorry, and you rest of your turn?
I'm just gonna come up and bash him on the head once.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and attack.
Trying to make sure I had my things in order. And then we're gonna beat him. Not very effectively though. That's a 9 total.
I believe he's considered flat-footed, but that shouldn't be enough. Let's see. No, that is not enough.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, you swing and he
Leave me alone!
Gun. Just kind of twists and turns.
Well, I'm thinking about if we could realistically take this guy captive and ask him questions, or if we should just kill him off and follow the tunnel.
Well, tiny tunnel, I thought.
The tunnel's kind
It
of
is
small.
kind of small.
So I was trying to knock him. No, I wasn't trying to kill him. I was trying to knock him unconscious. Was my goal.
Yeah. So how do we do things like that in this system? Try and deal non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal. The rules are. I don't like the rules of the playtest, so just treat it as a -2 to hit. I think that's what they said the final is.
That sounds fair. That sounds right.
Okay. So I just roll a sword attack.
Yep, and then just subtract 2 from the to hit.
Okay.
And if the final blow is non-lethal, then it won't kill them.
Okay.
So you could do as many lethal attacks as you want to start with,
Well-
and then go for a non-lethal. But goblins don't have a lot of HP.
Yeah. So looks like I have a 25 to hit, so it becomes a 23.
Okay, yes, that will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Is that a crit?
Shoot. Yes, that is a crit. So roll double damage on your non-lethal attack.
That's 11 and 4, 15.
You swiftly swing the broadside of the
the-
blade onto its head, and it just goes unconscious immediately.
Nice.
Easy.
God,
Okay,
do all this setup.
Great combat.
I still have. I do still have Phelan guarding the tunnel just in case anybody else is coming out.
Maybe we could even send Phelan in the tunnel to scout, not to engage, just to scout.
What would he tell us?
That's the problem. He doesn't talk very well.
Really? Darn.
If only we had cameras in this world.
I'm sorry, he's a dog. What do you want? Unlike some critters, he does not speak.
Well,
So
if he could find another end to the tunnel.
if it was simply an end-to-end situation, maybe, but if he ends up in a nest of goblins, then he might be dead, and I'd prefer not to have Phelan killed. We've lost 2 dogs this day.
I'm going to suppose that he could run away back through the tunnel as fast enough.
Let me take a look.
I feel like he'd have to back out.
Phelan's sniffing at the tunnel right now.
If I were giving him instructions, I would say, go through the tunnel. If you come out somewhere else, come and find us and show us where it is. If you find any kind of hostile creature, just run back.
Just checking something real quick. All right. Greshy will go and talk to Phelan and go, okay. Go and check the tunnel. Don't go too far. If you find anything, just come back and let us know.
And Greshy shimmies down into the tunnel.
Greshy does?
Phelan.
Oh, sorry. Phelan.
Wow, Greshy.
I'm sure he could probably manage it too.
There he goes.
I mean, he's a little smaller than y'all, but he's got pretty large shoulders.
Oh boy. Okay,
with
Phelan.
the well.
Phelan instead shimmies down the tunnel. And it's a few moments later that you hear a barking noise from outside.
Ooh, that's
I'm gonna head right outside and see if I can track him down. I'll let them take care of the goblin one.
The wife outside, Emily. Is everything okay? Did you find him? Are they all right?
I think I'm gonna need a diplomacy for this.
Are you still inside though?
Well, right now it's just Greshy outside.
It's just
Oh,
Greshy.
you-
I'm
I see.
dealing with the
Sorry.
widow.
oh
Okay.
dear.
Uh-oh.
Your husband's dead. I'm trying to track down the killers. I'll be right back.
And you just walk away. She's in shock. She doesn't know whether or not to believe you, or she's just looking flabbergasted as you
8 charisma, guys. I don't know
round
how
the
to
building to follow the sound of Phelan's barking. It's coming from behind the building. You manage to make your way into an alley, and yeah, not too far away, there's Phelan standing at the entrance to like a small pit. There's some straw and stuff scattered around the hole.
Are there any other signs of goblins other than the one?
Give me a secret survival check.
That is that one. And that's that button. That button I said.
Well, I guess that you still see the answer. Okay, whatever.
Well, okay.
That's fine.
I'll just give you my modifier next time.
Yeah, that's probably easier. Okay, so you got since you know, you got a 22 on the survival. You search around for signs of other goblins, and no, just seems like the one.
It's unfortunate. For multiple reasons. Alright, come here. Good
So are
boy.
we gonna just be dealing with random individual goblins assaulting random individual townspeople for the next who knows how long?
I mean, if they didn't all make it out, they might be holed up places
Yes.
trying to find Well, I'll tell you when I
Seems
get
like-
to the site, I suppose.
Seems like there's a number of them. I feel like we heard about a couple other cases of goblins being found randomly in the city since the attack.
So, Greshy, do you return to the others?
Oh, I make sure that Phelan knows what a good boy he is.
As
And-
you pass by the now widow.
By that time, I'll probably be outside talking with her.
Hopefully consoling her a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, give me a diplomacy check. It's pretty hard to calm her down, though.
All right, what do we get? We got a 19 plus 7, 26.
Okay. She's so but you tell her that her husband's dead, or what do you tell her?
Yes, I'll have to tell her the truth, but that looks like some goblins broke into your house and both Allergast and Petal have died defending the home.
Oh
And we're
no!
very sorry. There was nothing we could do.
What'll I do? What?
Well, we captured the goblin if you want to take it out on him. Just, no, I don't say that. That was-
Yeah.
No, that would be great.
You mutter that under your breath, but she doesn't hear that as she's now lost in thought of
Just commentary.
of what on earth to do.
We've captured the culprit, and we're going to take him to the town jail.
As you say that, there's actually you see Sheriff Hemlock and a few guards running in this direction.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Oh, grand.
Hey there, Gunn, wasn't it? What's all the fuss? We heard Emily over here was shouting and screaming about something.
Well, there's been some trouble. There's a goblin attack in the home. We've
Shit,
Subdued
another
it.
one.
another one. Yeah, there are a lot of these.
He furrows his brow. Well, what happened?
We captured the goblin, but her husband has fallen.
Allergast. His name was Allergast.
Allergast
Allergast.
did not make it.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Perhaps we can take you to the cathedral for the moment. Do you have any family
I think that's a good idea.
nearby? Yes, I have a sister in Magnamar. Okay, very well. We should contact her immediately. Here, come. Why don't you follow these guards? They'll take you there. And she follows the two guards that were with him over to the cathedral, and her son and little baby at hand.
Mm. We should go with.
Sheriff.
I'm
the sheriff
technically
is...
still inside with the
Oh, the
goblin.
Yes.
Okay.
The goblin's just
Sorry,
unconscious right now.
Yeah, I'll bring him out. I
Well, you
like-
said you captured some. That's the one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, acting alone, it seems.
Vicious little bugger.
He shakes his head. Hope that's the last of them.
Is
There's
it
been
common for you to have so many goblin attacks?
No, this one's probably just a leftover from the thing a few days ago.
Mm.
We've seen a few around, stragglers. Been trying to deal with them before they cause any trouble, but this
We
one
followed
broke
them
in. You
back
said.
to their warren. We could maybe do something about it in the longer term.
Perhaps, but dealing with an entire goblin tribe. He looks at you with skepticism.
Shrug. One way or another.
He can barely beat the boar.
Don't tell him that.
I'm not telling him that. I consider it to myself as I think about many goblins at once.
Well, truth be told, I don't know if we have much better options at this point. We're still looking around town for that elven or half-elven person that the goblin spoke of. He didn't give us much more information than you guys. We'll see. Perhaps if we haven't found anything else in a day or two, then we can try your plan. He
All right.
sighs.
Well, more time you waste, though. More time for them to do whatever the heck they were doing.
Yeah, we are a bit worried about what they might be up to with this this desecration.
I don't know if the goblins in particular were up to this. Just that one dude who may have left them behind. Just use them as a distraction.
Yeah, but waiting several more days before we try to get on his trail is could be very costly.
Yeah, we don't even know where he went. Or if anyone knows who he is.
Oh, we've been asking around town. We haven't seen any suspicious folks yet. There's a couple people that we're talking to.
I want to push the sheriff to
shove him.
no
Ah,
with intimidation to like get him to go along with our plan at this point, because I'm worried that in the time he's delaying, there's gonna like this ritual or whatever is gonna get performed.
Okay.
So
What's your? No, just go ahead and roll intimidation.
go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a 13.
Okay. His face remains stern. Look, just give me a day or two to try and sort this out. If we haven't gotten a good lead by sundown to what's today? Toil day. Sundown on Earth Day.
That's Wednesday,
Thursday.
Thursday, 2 days. Make it
If we haven't gotten something by then
make it noon on Oath Day.
he frowns. Sundown's a bit better.
We don't want to be hunting goblins at night.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy, all right.
Yeah.
An 11.
He shakes his head. No, that'll give us enough time to finish interrogating people around town. We have a few witnesses that we'd like to talk to.
Well,
I don't want to rush my people too much.
it's
Maybe this one will give us some additional information.
on your head then.
Yes, this
As
is
you-
a town that I swore to protect.
All right.
Well, and
All right.
he holds out his hand to take the goblin.
Yeah, that's the best I got. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. You did your best.
yeah.
In the meantime, if you want, there's some boar at the Rusty Dragon Inn with your name on it.
That's true.
He-
Let's
We
do
can always ask around ourselves too.
Sorry, I have dinner with my brother today.
I mean, you can come as well. It's a pretty big boar.
the goblin didn't
It almost
pretend
scored Gunn to death.
that we invited him. Oh, he's probably still out.
He runs a competing inn. I wouldn't
Oh, that'd be
It would-
embarrassing.
It would be a hassle
Mm,
if I were to
sorry.
show up at the Rusty Dragon. But you all have fun. I'll see what I can do. Good day then.
Hmm.
Good day.
Don't like that he's wasting so much time.
Yep.
Is anyone good at drawing in this
No.
party?
I mean,
Anyone draw a crude
you
picture
saw
of the
my
man?
bear. It was not the greatest, so drawing's not exactly my forte.
What if I tried drawing a picture of the man, then showing it to people around town based on my interpretation?
I'm imagining a stick figure with two pointed ears,
It's not going to be great.
and there's just a little bit of hair sticking out the back that kind of goes sideways because it's a stick figure.
Like, do you have any blue paint?
Crayons.
Green?
Yeah, certainly
Scribble.
you could try and draw something.
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
Do you have paper and inks?
Do
with
I have
which to do
paper?
that?
I might have to
I
get
have
some.
none.
Let's see. I
Probably
know I
have
have
a lot
chalk.
of chalk.
I have a ton of chalk. I have a candle.
Do some sidewalk drawings.
We'll just walk
I-
around, just draw on houses and go, have you seen this man?
I don't have paper. I will have to get some paper.
I suppose we could swing by shop real quick and pick up a couple of things if need be.
Yeah. I think we should do our own our own investigation. See if people around know.
Detective Asher and crew.
Yeah. Since we don't trust them to do a good job.
Detective Phelan.
Oh, Phelan should have got the scent, seen if there was any secret scents.
I mean, I suppose he could go sniff at that hay pile or whatever that thing was sleeping on and see if we can track it any further from there. But if it still smells at all like goblin, it's probably going to be distracting.
Maybe. Do you think Father Xantus would know anything about? Because I assume if a half elf or full elf man came in to grab a body that was related to the church, that maybe he would be familiar to people in the church?
That is a good point.
We can go check in on the widow anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you guys make your way over to the cathedral.
Hey? Sure.
Okay. Your walk to the cathedral is uneventful. Nobody accosts you in the street this time. There at the cathedral, you see Father Xantus talking to a few clerics at the back of the cathedral hall. And you see a few guards with Amelie and her two children just talking with her about stuff. And one of them seems to have a letter in hand and goes... after they seem to finish their conversation, and the man with the letter goes running towards the door and stumbles and stops as he almost runs into you. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Excuse me, I just gotta go deliver this.
Get out of his way.
Yeah,
Alright.
get out of his way.
Okay, you step aside and he hurries through the big double doors of the cathedral. And the two guards seem to be wrapping up their conversation with her and bid her good day and walk past you as well.
Shall we go see Father Xantus?
Yep. Let's do.
Yeah.
Okay, you make your way over to Father Xantus, who is currently talking with two clerics, but at the side of you, they their conversation fades, and he turns to look at you. Yes, Asher, Greshy, and Gunn. How are you doing? What can the church do for you today?
We have a few questions that we think you may be able to answer.
Most certainly. Perhaps should my acolytes stay, or?
They can stay. They might be help as well.
Very well.
Okay.
What would you ask of me?
Do you recognize a man with this description of long dark hair and a ponytail, either half or full elf, and he had I think it was green and blue outfit with a vest? Is this a man you remember from anything?
He thinks to himself, I've certainly seen plenty of elves in my days. More recently, I assume? Is that the question?
Yes.
Not that I
Might be
recall.
associated with the church some time ago.
Hmm.
Or what's the name of the family of the previous priest?
Oh, they were the where'd it go? The Tobin family, Zaki and
Tobin,
Tobin, and his
yes.
daughter Nualia?
Kindly.
Either Nualia or Walia.
No, I don't think they knew any elves in particular. He thinks to himself, no elves in our clergy is either. Most of our men tend to be, and women tend to be human or halfling around here.
The colors mean anything? Is there any religion that has the colors of green and blue?
Well, green is Erastil, blue is much more of a Desnan color.
I can ponder that one, especially the two together.
He thinks about it. No, not in particular. It doesn't strike me as anything. And to you as well, Gunn, you can't think of any.
Okay.
This is a puzzle then. That was the description of the man we got who raided, or most likely raided, the tomb.
Did the daughter have any close friends that may have been, or a boyfriend perhaps? She was a teenager, right?
Yes, at the time she was
16,
a teenager. Let me think. No, not in particular. She mostly kept to herself. She was actually rather quiet in general. Didn't get along with people that much.
Okay. I was thinking
It's
she
often
might have...
hard for someone of celestial blood to truly relate to.
Yeah, I was thinking she might have met someone near the end who kind of, I don't know, drew her down a dark path.
Well, it's certainly possible, but I'm afraid I'm not too familiar with. I didn't know her very well. It's mostly the father that I interacted with.
Understandable.
Is there any reason to believe that Father Xantis is withholding the truth about things he knows?
No.
No, he
No.
just doesn't know.
He just doesn't know.
Darn.
Doesn't
Well,
help us much.
I guess.
One of the acolytes. Sorry, this was an. You said this was an elven man?
I believe so.
wasn't
That
I?
was the description.
And what was he wearing?
He was wearing an outfit that was blue and green with a vest, I believe.
Blue and green with a vest. I saw somebody when I was doing my. I was cleaning up the cathedral last night. When I went home, I did see an elf, perhaps elven, perhaps half-elven. I'm not sure. He did have a vest. It was kind of dark. He was. He went to the Rusty Dragon. He seemed to be coming out from there.
Really?
I'm not sure if this is what you're looking for, but this was pretty late last night. He thinks to himself.
If this dude was at our party the whole time...
We're too drunk to know.
No, dear.
So miffed. I was too drunk to
We
notice.
missed him.
This
Would
was.
that have been the fancy man? Or was she describing...
Well,
She might have been describing Aldern.
She may not have been describing Foxglove when she
If
said
he-
that.
If he was there, we know how to find him again.
Assuming he comes back.
It was quite
Oh, another
late,
party.
perhaps early in the morning, even.
Yeah, sounds like he was there drinking our beer.
How
So-
dare he.
How much is left of our keg? Anything? Or should we go get another one?
Oh, we should lure him with free beer.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, maybe
work
half,
it.
Yeah,
half
well,
a
that's
barrel.
a plan. We
I
have
mean-
2 more, I think.
He wouldn't. Why would he be suspicious today when he came yesterday?
Well, at least we can now ask around at the Rusty Dragon
That's true.
if anyone knew him too.
And what better way to get people's tongues loosened
And
than to give
alcohol.
away some more beer?
Yay. I like this plan.
And Boar.
Well, I hope I was a help. Sorry, I couldn't remember much.
No.
Oh, yes. You were a big help. Thank you.
I definitely gave us something to look at.
Let us know if you see anything else too.
I'll ask my acolytes to keep a lookout, says Father Xantos.
Excellent.
Greshy will pass a silver piece over to the acolyte specifically.
Ah, a donation to the church.
As you wish.
Well, thank you.
Fair trade for honest information.
Shall we go back to the inn?
Yep.
Well, we should swing by and pick up another barrel.
yeah.
Just in case. Just in
First things first.
case. I may
Okay.
have drunk most of the last one.
You swing by the Two Knights Brewery to pick up another barrel of ale.
Yep.
And
We'll
come
back.
Yep.
Walking it back to the Rusty Dragon. You enter and drag it up to the bar. And nobody's there currently. And
Aldern
there's
should still be there though, right? Because he was waiting to eat dinner with us.
Oh yes, sorry. You hear oh, actually, sorry, one sec. Let me think. Yes, Aldern is still there.
And he does, as we did call out before, although he's not an elf, that he has a ponytail
Mm-hmm.
and a blue coat.
It is blue, not blue-green, but yes. He's
He
got a
is-
vest.
This
So
is
it's quiet. You would have expected to smell more of the scent of boar wafting in through the kitchen, but you don't pick up on anything. The inn itself is fairly empty. It's basically just Aldern sitting at a table, and he looks kind of worried. And Bethana is there with him. When you come in with the barrel, they both look up at you. Oh, there you are. Frightful news, friends. And Bethana comes walking up. I don't know who else to bring this to. I haven't seen the lady all day, Ameko. And I went to her room earlier, and I found this. And she takes out a letter and hands it to you. Well, to Gunn, I guess.
Yep.
It was written in Minkayan, but she taught me a little bit of it. I was able to translate.
Yep, don't know that one. So, what does it say?
If you would
Oh.
read it aloud.
Oh, there it is.
Someone read it aloud.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
I will. It says, "Hello, sis. I hope this letter finds you well and with some free time on your hands, because we've got something of a problem. It's to do with Father. Seems that he might have had something to do with Sam Point's recent troubles with the goblins. And I didn't want to bring the matter to the authorities because we both know he'd just weasel his way out of it. You've got some pull here in town, though. If you can meet me at the Glassworks at midnight tonight, maybe we can figure out how to make sure he faces the punishment he deserves. Knock twice, and then 3 times more, and then once more at the delivery entrance, and I'll let you in. In any case, I don't have to impress upon you the delicate nature of this request. If news got out, you know these local rubes would assume that you and I were in on the whole thing too, don't you? They've got no honor around these parts. I still don't understand how you can stand to stay here. Anyway, don't tell anyone about this. There are other complications as well, ones I'd rather talk to you about in person tonight. Don't be late. Suto.
Pretty good translation job.
Yeah.
I tried my best. I might have gotten some of the words wrong. I'm not sure. Sorry, I totally fucked up her accent there. Whoops. I may have gotten some of the words wrong. I'm not sure.
We're good.
This is good enough. Do you think the meeting was tonight, or
Yeah.
last night tonight?
I'm gonna guess if she hasn't returned that it would have been last night, tonight.
Or she was here this morning,
Yeah.
wasn't she?
Yeah,
Or
she
was she?
Yeah.
I thought she said.
I got breakfast from her.
Oh, that's fair. Then it would have been tonight.
Yeah. Well, we have the
So
password.
She's prepping for it now.
I don't think there's any necessary need for a password though, because if Ameko goes in, her sister's gonna know it's her already.
Well, if we
What's
get there
going up with
before
a
her,
password?
Unless she was kidnapped.
if we get there before her, we can intercept her.
Do you think she might have been kidnapped and taken to the island to the north?
Wouldn't you take this note with you if you were to go to a secret location that it had the
She must
password on it?
Want it to be found.
Yeah,
must have
she
wanted it to be
wants
found.
it to be found.
It's a thought.
Or she was taken.
Well, oh, sorry, I'm not doing her voice again. The Glassworks is here in town. Her father owns it.
What can you? Who is her father?
Oh, well, what was her father's name? I forgot. One sec. What was his name? Longiku Kaijitsu. They're one of the big families in town.
Why does she serve here, if you don't mind my asking? If she's so...
Ameko? Well, she used to be an adventurer herself, and she's not very fond of the family business. When
Oh.
she got done with her adventuring days, she decided to open up an inn for adventurers, like yourselves.
Oh, it's her inn.
Yes, this is her inn.
Right. Sorry.
I just work here. She said someday she'll leave this to me once she's gone.
Mm.
Yes, I
Let's
haven't
hope
seen
she's
her
not
since
gone now.
breakfast. I was quite worried, and when I may have let myself into her room to check on her.
Mm.
When I found this.
She may be putting her things together to go to that meeting, or she may be in trouble already.
Yeah.
Let's
It
eat.
is already like becoming a bit late in the evening, because you guys went boar hunting, came back,
Mhm.
went and dealt with the monster in the base or in the closet, then went to the cathedral. Yeah, it's probably around maybe eight in the afternoon, eight at night.
That means we have 4 more hours until the meeting.
That means we have time to eat some boar,
Yeah.
drink some beer.
I can finish fixing that if you think it'll be all right.
Well, there's not much to do until at least midnight, so
Or at least 11:30.
Yeah, we
Right,
should
Want
go
to
earlier.
Try and get there before she does.
we want to get there. Well, maybe we can meet her on the way and offer our support.
Yep, that's kind of what I was
Are
thinking.
optimistic.
Okay.
I'll let
as you
somebody else
wish.
do the talking. in that case.
I'll get it finished up in a jiffy. And she goes meandering over to the kitchen
Let's
to
put that
finish the
put
meal.
that keg away from now, though. For now, though.
We've
we'll
still
see
got the
that
other
one
one
of the night.
tapped. I'll drink from that instead. It's fine.
All right, and with that, I guess that shall be our stopping point for the evening. So,
Cheers.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right. Investigations.
still no real leads on who's organizing this freaking goblin thing, though.
This is like the
Look at that.
first tiny lead.
This is not a tiny lead. This is pretty solid.
I mean, it's better than nothing for sure.
They're saying her father is the one doing the organizing.
Was she an
True,
elf?
but-
He might
Did
be
we
the,
notice?
no, she is human.
Okay.
So, well, if her father was an elf, wouldn't she show elven qualities?
what if
She
she's
was a
half elf?
half. Yeah.
What if she was? Could you be a quarter elf and
Not show it all? Possibly. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Jason, what are the genetics of elves in this world?
I at least know if you're half, then you show signs. I don't know about percentages of elvenness.
I just need
Maybe
can we-
he's a
can we do, like,
quarter.
Punnett square and see if we can determine whether those features show up.
All right. Anyway, this has been episode 4 of Third Action. Thank you all for coming and listening to the show. Thank you, friends, for playing as well. You can find us every Tuesday night, 7:30 Pacific on twitch.tv/thirdaction. You can also find us on our YouTube page and podcast stuff. I'm a little late on some of the episodes, but hopefully those will be up soon. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.